By the way, before we begin, I do want to say thank you to everybody that has reached out to me recently. As you know, I did have to have a cat put down a couple days ago. 15 years old, liver failure, kidney failure. It was her time. But thank you guys.
At 15 years old, lived a nice, relatively long life.
Yeah. I mean, she was, and she was loud. And she was a good cat. I love cats, by the way. Anyway, this is Real Honesty with Jonn.
Yes, you do, Jonn.
Yes,
the Dominator.
that is. And this is a SmackDown Live Omaha Cracker Nebraska review.
And 205 Live review.
Yes.
But first we go to SmackDown, because that was on first.
Yes.
Hello.
205 Live wasn't on first, right?
Yeah.
Even though it had the show stealing match.
Oh god, yes. But yeah, we started off tonight with Team... Oh, hell no!
There were decidedly less amount of black people in the crowd.
They're in Nebraska.
True.
It's like farmer territory.
Alright, that's a good point. Farmer. Anybody who gets that in the Name of the King reference. If
Stranger.
You do. Stranger danger?
What are you buying?
God damn it. I mean, at least that girl knew her place. It was in a bin. It was true! She was an NPC that was useless.
Yes, she was.
That's why. Anyway.
She did turn a crane on one occasion. Because for some reason, everyone in Resident Evil uses cranes. But anyway.
Is it because she was a blonde she knew how to work a shaft? This review's going off the rails.
Yes, on a crazy train.
Yes. I love the fact that Kane and Daniel Bryan have such great chemistry. I have no desire to see Kane wrestle in 2018.
Correct.
I know this is the last run.
Please.
Yes, please. We don't need to see him wrestle anymore.
Your legacy should have ended, like, a bit ago. And just left it there. Not pull an Undertaker and make us sad.
Right.
I don't like being sad when I'm watching wrestling.
I don't like being sad either. Michelle McCool's job is to pull the Undertaker. Anyway, so the Usos were what? You're not. She says McCool's the other side of the pillow. The Usos with the bro hugs. Yes. The Usos with the bro hugs, and I mean, the hugging.
One time, two time, third time you're gay. It's not Wednesday, so you can't pull that one.
That one.
I don't know. Maybe I'd have to consult with the council. I'll probably ask Dev. He'll probably know.
Dev. Awesome, man. But if the Usos are gonna face Team Hell No, oh hell no, and if they win, they get to be added to the Smack Team Championship match.
Yes, Smack Team Championship.
Paige?
Good job, best job, Paige.
Paige, I know tag team action is something that you were familiar with. Well, I had to.
If she was that familiar with it, she probably wouldn't have botched that.
Good point. To be fair, she might have actually gone over on that Japanese tour that they did. Yeah. Everybody could be jet lagged.
Oh, yeah. And I really think this was the reason for it tonight was you went to Japan and then you came back for your show in Omaha, Nebraska. The literal place that everyone forgets exists except for the people in Nebraska. And Peyton Manning.
Omaha! He stuck his neck out.
Yeah. So did Paige. But,
Smack Team Championship.
God. We'll forgive the botches, but we're still gonna make fun of you about it because that shit was hilarious.
It was.
It's right up there with Inter-IC title championship.
To be fair, that was Cole, and Cole's a bigger idiot.
Yeah.
Paige, one mistake. Just one mistake that she made. Jeff Hardy versus The Miz, U.S. Open Challenge match.
Where's Andrade Cien Almas?
Where is Almas, by the way? He was in Japan.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what they're going to do. Extreme Rules, Shinsuke gets the title off of Jeff Hardy, so he can go through, get surgery, get recovered, whatever he needs to do.
Right.
Andrade Cien Almas versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay. I like it.
The heel battles.
Yeah, I like it. Why not? So it happened. Jeff Hardy won. It was the best match on SmackDown, but that's not saying much.
Because he's so focused.
Jeff Hardy is so focused.
Whack! How did you get surprised? I was too focused.
Man. Or hashtag Jeff Hardy is so focused. God. So, but then you had New Day. You had New Day eating red, white, and blue waffles.
And Byron Saxton with the most adorable hat.
Not nearly as great as Kurt Angle's cowboy hat.
Yeah. And the meme that I put up.
Check out his Twitter, by the way.
Or right here.
There you go. Good point. But it was nice that Sandy interrupted the whole thing, so we didn't have to see blue waffles. I mean, pancakes get eaten, so that was nice.
Who was it that dubbed it the bastard cousin of the blue waffle?
That was Shroomeister. Shout out to Shroomeister.
There we go.
It was great. It just really, really, honestly, the right role for Wolf here. I kind of screwed that up, didn't I?
I did not see that come.
No, 9.
9
out of 10
because somebody's German doesn't mean they're a Nazi, John.
Do you think I assume and lump everybody together, including women, into one thing?
Yes.
You're right. So,
That's why you're so friends with me, because I'm literally everything, so you can't really lump me into anything else.
It would be rather difficult to do that. I would also be a jerk to do that. I would also be the older me. Sandy interrupting Sandy versus New Day. I'm for this.
Yes.
We need to break up New Day at some point.
No.
Why not?
They're a great team.
They are.
They haven't run their course, and that's the weirdest thing. It felt like they were going to run their course about a year or two ago. But the longer they've continued, the more of a, not just a but a staple of the show that they've become. Plus, they're a merchandising machine. How could they possibly break them up?
True. You do realize this is Vince we're talking about.
Vince likes money.
He does.
Money speaks.
It does.
And they have the best merch.
They do.
And
they do.
Not subjectively, like I don't want to buy their merch, but objectively, they sell the most merch of any tag team that's probably existed at this point. Except for DX.
Yeah, but the difference is New Day's actually good and DX sucked. My opinion. So, then we had Ellsworth versus Asuka. It was a waste of time, and here's why it was a waste of time. Now, Carmella was on commentary. I tuned it out as best I could.
It was a belt of clocks.
Graves and Carmella, why don't you just make out, for God's sakes?
He's just doing his job.
I know, he's reaching JBL levels of heat with me, though.
Why?
Because it's starting to get more where he's not getting other people over as much. Now he's starting to get himself over.
So he's trying to be more Ventura than Hina.
Yes, but the difference is Graves was actually good in the ring. Ventura wasn't.
Yeah, there was that too.
Yeah. So, okay.
But I haven't really seen, because he doesn't really put himself over. He is the color commentator, and what he does is he keeps bragging about these people coming up. Even people that we dislike, we look at and go, why are they wrestling?
Yeah.
And you know what? He's doing a pretty damn good job. He's not like the best color commentator in the goddamn world, but he's a pretty good one.
But
especially when you have to sit him with Byron Saxton.
Byron Saxton.
Phillips.
They have the two white guys that are there. Here's my thing. Ellsworth, there's no need to have Ellsworth back. And I have nothing against Ellsworth. Mm-hmm. The character ran its course. Putting him back with Carmella feels like going backwards. Carmella is not...
You could have had him interfere with Carmella, not with Asuka.
Yeah. And here's my problem. Carmella isn't... The booking is not helping anybody. Carmella's not there to be champion. She's not good in the ring. She's botching a lot. She nearly missed her spot throwing Asuka into that barricade because Asuka is leagues ahead of Carmella. Carmella is not a bad person. She's not a great wrestler, and she never will be. And she never will even be that much of a character.
Well, let's be fair. She works on her talking. She works on her promos. She could be, someone that we might enjoy hating. But I won't say she'll ever get to the level of The Miz, but
no.
We all looked at Miz at the beginning and went, this motherfucker ain't going nowhere. Why is he still with the company? Why is he still champion? Why is he in the ring with John Cena? Why is he this? Why is he that? And now we're like, fuck yeah, it's The Miz!
Because Miz worked at it. I'm not saying Carmella's a bad person. By the way, if anybody's a fan of Carmella and you're watching this, I don't hate her as a person.
I'm glad you can see something that we don't, because, like anything, fandoms are subjective. You can be a fan of whoever you like. Liking someone doesn't need to be stressful.
No. Liking Roman Reigns...
Disliking someone doesn't need to be stressful either.
Unless it's me with Lex Luger, and therefore I will be happy when he's dead.
Yeah.
Kane and Bryan, you're like a brother to me, but you set your brother on fire.
Daniel Bryan, the only wrestler on the planet to remember continuity. Never break kayfabe.
There we go. Styles and Rusev Day, dueling champs.
Yes.
And then we had Styles versus Aiden English, and it's done.
Yeah, but I mean that's also to be expected.
Aiden's a good hand in the ring.
And Aiden, I think, really just enjoys the spot that he's in.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a nice long career, most likely, and
he should. He seems like a good company guy. Iconic promo. What are they doing with them?
I don't know.
Oh, they're having them lose a lot.
The Iconic Jobbers.
Which is sad. I mean, I know you're not. I know you said your opinion on them. I'm not even their biggest fan. But if you're going to bring people up, use them better.
Yeah.
A little. I mean, but we get Asuka versus Ellsworth in a Lumber Jill match next week. Do not have Carmella out there. Have Carmella banned from ringside. That way, Ellsworth can get beat up.
I think they should bring out half the women and half the men, and have AJ Styles just kind of like wave Ellsworth.
Wave like Chomp.
Oh,
good.
And then he runs to the other side, and Dean Ambrose is there like...
there we go. That's not a bad idea, actually. But yeah, Becky beat Peyton in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying the Iconic.
A lot of their higher talent has gotten injured in recent weeks. And like, I mean, you've got Charlotte's out. You've got Shinsuke, who was out for a couple weeks.
He'll be back for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt was out last night.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of injuries going, so I think they're trying to fill the void of what they had planned out for matches.
True.
And the creative staff isn't creative enough to come up with that creative.
Because Vince doesn't hire creative people, he hires...
Oh no, they hire creative people. They just walk them out the door. It's a revolving door.
That's a good point. Then the Usos lost the team...
cliff.
Oh, Kevin Dunn goes off that cliff.
He'll probably make a big impact.
Probably. Impact hires him. They deserve to go under. Usos lost to Team Hell No.
Yes.
And, okay, that happened. And the Bludgeon Brothers face off against Team Hell No, and then the feed cut out. Because we planned the best TV.
Now, in regards to the match, too, it was a well-wrestled match.
Yeah.
I mean, Kane was present. He was doing a good job for his age. Daniel Bryan is still fan-fucking-tastic. Like with his run up to the top rope and then do a backflip over somebody. That takes some fucking skill and strength.
And the Usos are good in the ring. The
Yes,
Usos
they
have
are.
always been really good in the ring. I just never
They
cared
just
for the
weren't
characters.
interesting until recently.
Yeah, and even
then, it's not appealing to everybody, but you can never do that.
1 year ago tomorrow, by the way, don't get all radar like your boy Xavier Woods. Anniversary of that.
That was great.
It was. It was tremendous. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. So B, I guess, for SmackDown. Yes.
Yeah.
B minus. B minus.
I think B is fair, but you go with yours.
I'll go with B minus for this reason because after the first match, they did build up to Extreme Rules.
Oh yeah, it definitely wasn't A material, but
no.
I think I give a Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas out of on the grading scale.
Wait, we're jobbing?
No, it's a B team.
Oh, the B stands for best.
Yes.
Now, 205 Live. Pretty quick one here, even though we'll talk a bit about the main event. Noam Dar makes his return facing TJP and boom.
And man, is he shredded like crab going into lumpia. Speaking of Filipinos, TJP is out like a light. Holy shit, Noam Dar, that kick. Noam Dar's kick to TJP was just a work of fucking art.
Yeah.
You get that kind of error, you make a solid impact, TJP sells it like a fucking pro, and the match is over. I think that was a great way, and I think TJP, we're going to end up seeing him on the main roster soon.
Probably.
And I don't mean like as an insult to 205, but like I mean like on the roster.
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah.
Because he wants to go for the IC title, and he's been mentioning it quite often on Twitter.
He has.
So I think WWE knows about this, and I think it's not him going into business for himself, but something he's working with WWE on, but we'll see.
Yeah, and Noam Dar doing that. Noam Dar feels completely reborn. That's not a Twitter handle plug. He literally feels completely reborn here.
For Scotland!
Oh, good. Then Tozawa...
What, did you forget?
I did, actually. Even though I remembered he was a Scottish supernova. And I can never understand anything he says or tweets. Seriously, look at the guy's Twitter.
He tweets like a Scotsman. It's great.
Yeah. Tozawa beat a jobber. We're gonna get Lio Rush versus Tozawa. Maybe Tozawa can kick some sense into the idiot. Sorry!
It ought to be an interesting matchup, that's for sure. Lio Rush is, personality aside, he almost seems like a young Shawn Michaels in regards to his attitude. Think about it.
Less drug issues on Leo's side.
Let's hope so. But yeah, Lio Rush versus Akira Tozawa, I actually look forward to that, because, it is a good face versus heel dynamic there.
And hopefully he hits puberty before he cuts another promo.
Yes.
Because whatever the hell happened there. And then Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali in a no DQ match. I'm gonna let you take it away.
Hallelujah! 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 This was a fan-fucking-tastic match. Or as I think I put on Twitter, what was it? Holy fucking Jesus Christ on a pogo and a peat bog. What the?
Yeah.
This was just...
match. It's on my matches.
It wasn't just a spot fest either. There were quite a few great spots on this, but these guys are just absolute pros. Of course, there was the suplex off the
there was
upturned staircase.
But before, you had Buddy work on his back, so a total story of like Ali having his back worked on. You had the Spanish fly through the
Spanish announcer's table.
Well, actually, the regular announcers.
Oh yeah, they take out the.
They aren't going to put the Spaniards in Omaha.
I'm a Spaniard. My name is Juan Sanchez.
Juan Sanchez.
And now you get the joke.
Yeah, it's a good point.
There can be only one. Anyway.
Yeah, that superplex off the frickin' steel steps standing up like that.
Yeah. Buddy Murphy using those staircase beforehand to leap over the top rope, stay in the air for about, 5 minutes and come down on Mustafa Ali. This was just a fantastic showing.
Ali won. We really can't put it into words just how great it was. You guys gotta go watch it.
And the match itself was great enough that you weren't sure who was going to win this one. From beginning to end, you weren't sure.
I actually thought Buddy was gonna win.
Yeah.
I actually thought he was gonna win.
Me too.
I'm not opposed to Ali winning. Mm-hmm. Ali should, quite frankly, be on SmackDown competing for the U.S. title. My opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. For that match alone, I'm going to say a B+ for 205 Live because of that match and Noam Dar just knocking TJP's lights out. But really, we can't put it into words just how great the match was. The spots, the storytelling.
I'm going to give it an A-.
You're going to give it an A-? That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
The only downside was we didn't really get a match with Tozawa, but we did get a promo.
Yeah. He beat the jobber, whoever the hell the jobber's name was. Sorry if you happen to be watching this, I don't know your name.
And we don't mean any offense because they only mention your name like once or twice, and then it's like, whoop.
Yeah, no, and it's unfortunate. But hey, you got some TV time. Anyway, agree, disagree with what we said? Like, share, comment, subscribe, Twitter link, thumbnail.
Yes.
In the description. By the way, check out the various reflections I'm going to be doing. Also, NXT review tomorrow from this guy.
Yes.
Possibly a rant or a video on the current women's wrestling roster, the direction they're going, and the Mae Young Classic, maybe when they announce participants. Mm-hmm. And also, G1 at the Cow Palace review on Saturday.
Yes.
So anyway, I guess we should end the show, so see you later, folks.
This has been Real Honesty with John Ritland. I am not John Ritland. I am the Derminator. You have a good night.
You do.